bands. I didn't play the guitar, so I could pick up the guitar and do a little bit, but I never actually stood in front and played it. So it's only been, you know, the last few years that I thought, right, this is what I need to do, is to really focus on writing and being a self-contained unit that can go out and write anywhere by myself without having to rely on anyone else to be there. Luckily now, you know, I've got a deal and I can have a band and things, but when I first started, you know, I had to be able to jump on a train, and I still do, to be honest. My pre-show tradition would be, I usually need to find a place to just chill, like by myself, which is pretty crazy with a choir in there singing and there. But I've just been for a walk around Brick Lane, just to kind of get away from everything and just settle myself down. So usually I just need to have a little word with myself. That's about it. As long as I've got my Rubicon, maybe a pack of fisherman's friends, I'm set. When I was younger, it was always, you know, I was writing in my bedroom. That was it, and it was really nice to just have your space and to do that. But more and more, you know, I'll find myself doing things on my phone, which is like the most unromantic thing ever, you know. Like, I like the idea of having a writing pad, but often I'm travelling around and things like that, and I can't always have a big writing pad with me. But I do, if I'm sitting down and going, right, I'm writing now, I try and write on paper. But a lot of ideas, they'll come from, I'll just be sat on the bus and I'll be like, oh, that's something. Or it's strange, when I get on stage I absolutely love it, but I'm not one of these people that lives for the stage. You know, I'm quite a quiet person, so to be stood up in front of a lot of people, it isn't very natural for me. I'm getting more used to it, but I love being in the studio, I love writing. With the band, at the minute, I'm really enjoying doing Oh the Water. It's going to be a bit special tonight, I think, so got a little treat. I think I've got a good idea of what people want from me, like not in a kind of I just want to give people what they want, but I think there's the intimacy and the lyrical content and things like that, and obviously the vocal delivery, but I'm always kind of thinking like the next step after that, so I really want to kind of make sure that I keep doors open for my second album. So I think there's going to be a lot of things hinting at certain things. You know, my earlier EPs was kind of me and a guitar and strings, and it was very organic. And obviously, so the album, I think there's going to be a few kind of eyebrow raisers with people. Nothing wild, but I just kind of want the second album to be able to, I want to be free. I always loved, like, gospel music. I don't know anybody that can not listen to gospel music and feel like moved by it, to smile or to move or to just feel. It's such an incredibly spiritual thing, you know. It feels amazing. I don't care what walk of life you're from, gospel music makes everybody happy. So that was amazing for me to get involved in that and to explore, you know, a little bit more some of the arrangements, and it's definitely influenced the way that I write some of my vocals. But the main thing that I got from it, I think, was realising that to focus on what was my individual qualities, especially when it comes to, you know, singing, because some gospel singers are ridiculous. I realised I was never going to be the best singer, but it made me realise my strengths and how to work more into that as a way of expression. So I'll always be grateful for that, yeah. Straight after this tour, I go straight into the studio to record the album for like 5 weeks, which is amazing. I'm really, really excited about that. We're just kind of having a lot of kind of phone calls about what equipment we're using and where we're getting things from and how we're doing everything. So it's, yeah, 2 weeks I'll be in the studio and making the album basically, so that's really exciting. And then obviously festivals throughout the summer, and I guess, to be honest, the next 9 months is just raising the profile. The album should be done in the next couple of months. And it's just a case of getting out and getting in front of people and showing them what I do. And I'm really excited about the whole kind of grime scene and everything that's coming on. Obviously, checking out what Storms is up to, and Nick Brewer, obviously a similar kind of place, but a bit different. So it's just, I've been more excited by what's going on and things that I've been stumbling across, like, and I'm pretty sure this year, you know, the festivals and things will be a lot of new things that I'm like, oh, this is going on. I think it's a really exciting place, the UK, for music at the minute.